And the 24 days of building muscle with calisthenics tips continues. Today is day 10, and the 2 tips for today may seem a little counter against a lot of the ideas in our general fitness culture about being tough and forcing yourself to do workouts the right way, but it can actually go a long way at helping you consistently create a productive muscle building stimulus in your workouts. That's why the first tip for today is I give you full 100% permission to skip your workouts or put them off for another day. And the reason for this is simple. It's because remember that your results don't come from how hard you work. They come from how well you work. And sometimes you're gonna have a better workout if you put it off for the next day or maybe in the next 2 days. So let me give you an example to kind of illustrate why this is. You come home late from work one night, you haven't really eaten that day, you're tired from not getting good sleep the night before, you're stressed out from work, your head is all full of stressful scenarios from the work before. And then a couple days before you were out skiing and your legs are shot, but on your workout log it says you're supposed to work legs today. So do you just muscle up and force yourself to do the workout because you're disciplined, or you do the actual discipline thing and saying, I'm gonna eat some food, I'm gonna get some good sleep, and I'm gonna work my legs tomorrow when I can have a better workout. Now, I'm all for starting off a workout and seeing what happens. I tell clients all the time, at least come in and we'll get you warmed up with some isometrics and some light training just to get the blood flowing, because a lot of times if you can at least get moving, you start to feel better, your energy level comes up and you're like, okay, actually I can crush a workout. But know thyself. Sometimes you're gonna feel like, yeah, I'm going to put in the work, but it's gonna be half-assed effort. I'm not gonna bring as much energy and focus and concentration and intensity to the table. So in that case, I'm always encouraging people, put it off for another day. Get some sleep, get some rest, get some food, vent a little bit to your friends, blow off some steam, and then come back to the workout a day or two later and absolutely crush it. Because doing that is going to create a much more powerful stimulus than forcing yourself to do the half-assed workout in the previous example. And the second tip for today is to employ what I like to call adaptive volume. Lots of stuff out there in our fitness cultures. How much volume should you be doing if you want to build muscle? Some people advocate low volume. Some people advocate high volume. But in many ways, this is kind of like saying how many calories you're supposed to eat. There's no one correct amount, because in some scenarios you should have less, some scenarios you should have more, and no matter what number you fixate on, having a dogmatic adherence to one fixed amount of volume is probably going to either have you overdoing or underdoing it much of the time. And that's why in my grind style approach, I'm always having much more an objective-based approach to training. Get as many sets as you can in the strength phase, for example. If you're feeling good and you're rocking, and after 2 or 3 sets, you're still feeling like you can really pour a lot of effort into the exercise that you're doing, keep going. By all means, get another couple of hard, good sets. Don't hold yourself back, because sometimes it just takes you a little bit longer to ramp up and warm up for what you're doing. After 2 or 3, you could feel like you're finally hitting your stride. So don't stop there. Keep going for sure. But other times you may feel like, I don't know why, but I just absolutely killed those first couple of sets and I'm a little behind the 8 ball, joints not too happy. So then you start noticing your performance and your intensity and focus dropping precipitously after a few sets. Do you keep forcing yourself to keep going? No, I say cut it right there. Don't keep beating yourself up, because that's just going to require more recovery. You're probably not going to create much more of a stimulus from it. So having an adaptive volume approach means do as many sets as you can with focus, power, and intensity, and keep going if you can. But if you start noticing that drop off in performance, cut it for there and you're done, and then move either onto a finisher phase, or you're done with that exercise or muscle group for the day. I've got more on adaptive training in this video here, and of course the latest video that you missed yesterday, if you missed it in case. I've got more on my videos on building muscle with calisthenics, adaptive training here, and yesterday's video on 2 tips for helping you build more muscle with calisthenics as well. Thank you so much for watching. Likes, shares, and stuff, greatly appreciated to help grow the channel, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Be fit, live free.